All right, well, I am so excited to introduce someone who truly understands marketing for small businesses. Whether you're here to learn how to make your marketing smarter or need a dose of inspiration, you're in the right place. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the birthday girl, Jen Byron!
Thank you, Colleen, and thank you for having me back up on stage. Can you hit play?
Play. Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll try this.
Why is it not playing?
Okay, we will move on. That was a cute little jingle that we created for my company, and I wanted to share it with all of you because a jingle is a great way to showcase yourself and to set yourself up from competitors. But let me jump in because that wasn't part of my presentation. I want to share a little bit about myself. Many of you know me. I'm Jen Byron with Gen B Marketing, and I normally tell you all about my dogs and my husband and that I'm a breast cancer thriver. Thank you. I just celebrated 10 years, so I'm very, very proud of that. But I also want to share something that I've been working on this past year. A year ago, this amazing woman named Colleen Biggs encouraged me to participate and be part of the Empower and Elevate conference. And I said, "Are you sure?" "I'm not sure if I'm ready. I've only been doing this for a year. I don't know. I don't really know if I know my brand yet." But I did it, and I fell in love with this conference. This is my third one. So within the year, I started as a table sponsor. I went to Catherine earlier this year, and I said, "I'm doing your marketing." I didn't give her a chance to say no. And we've become very, very close since then. And then I said, Colleen's like, "I think you're ready to be on stage." I'm like, okay, sure. So I decided I'm gonna give it a try. And so I've been on this journey for this last year. From a young girl who was terrified to be called on in school. I hated when teachers would say, "Oh," and by the way, I went by Jenny back then. They would be like, "Jenny, your turn to read." It's not that I couldn't read, and it wasn't that I wasn't in front of the class. I was scared to death that people would look at me and judge me, and what would they say, what would they think? And I carried all the way through that into my corporate life. The difference though, once you're in corporate life, it's almost like you're playing a role. I wasn't Jen anymore. I was promo Jen, or I was Jen from the Coyotes, Jen from KNIX. It did help that I worked for some pretty cool companies too. So I was able to go out there and I could go on many stages. I could walk on the ice during intermissions at hockey games. I wasn't afraid that people would look at me. I wasn't afraid to talk. I wasn't representing Jen. I was representing the company. So it was easy to put on a different hat. I could put up a facade and I could look like I was somebody different. Well, after going through my fourth layoff, I decided I'm gonna go and do my own thing because I wanna have control of my own destiny. Well, part of that is you have to create your own brand. And I never really realized that I needed a brand. I'm like, well, I'm not selling myself. I mean, really. I'm selling a service. I'm selling my intelligence. And I could talk about marketing. I could give you all the intelligence and the ins and outs and the education part of it. But something I realized this past year is that what I was talking about was missing me. It was missing my heart. I was talking from my head. I was saying all of the right things. I just wasn't putting the energy and the passion and myself into it. So over the last 6 months, really 3 months, I've been really working on that. We went to this intensive retreat. It wasn't a retreat, it was a conference. And I learned a lot, but I walked away from that and I said, I need to work on this. How can I connect my heart to my head and show you all who I am and my passion for marketing? I want to walk into the room and be electric and have you all feel it. So I've been working with Sherry Gideons, and she's done an amazing job at helping me create who I am and put that into marketing. So now that you know a little bit about Gen B, let's talk a smidge about marketing, which to me is just as fun. How many of you are in marketing? Well, that was a trick question. Y'all should have had your hand up. Because like I just said, we're representing a brand, and you guys are all your own brand, whether it's your company or your personal brand, so you should have your hand up. Now, how many of you think marketing is kind of confusing and kind of complicated? I don't disagree with you. I was talking to Positively Melanie a couple of weeks ago, and we said when we went and got our original bachelor's degree, marketing wasn't even an option. It was part of communication, advertising, business, so it was nestled into something. But over the last 10 years, it's become its own standalone thing. But not only is it standalone, it's kind of the catch-all for everything. You have branding, you have digital, you have social, you have strategy, you have everything in between, all falls under marketing. So it does make it confusing. Well, I've been doing marketing for 25 years with brands like KNIX, KEZ, way too early for Christmas music, Phoenix, I'm not ready yet. I gotta have my birthday first, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. That's the order. The Coyotes, Subway, Disney, Norton LifeLock. So I've had the pleasure of working with all of these amazing brands to learn and see how they do it. So now I want to take everything that I learned and bring it back to small businesses, especially female and veteran owned. Because let's be honest, ladies, we're less likely to ask for help and think that we can do it all ourselves. But you don't have to. It's time to ask for help and let people help you find a solution to your problem so that you can do what you're good at. So when I first started in marketing, it was a funnel. You had awareness, consideration, and purchase. Simple. Today, not so simple. It's all over the place. Think of it like a pinball game, where your customer's the ball, your marketing channels are the bumpers, and your marketing strategy are the toggles. And the goal is to keep the ball in play as long as possible to build loyalty and revenue. You want to keep it up there so that people are coming in back and purchasing. Marketing isn't just a one and done anymore. It's not a lead funnel. You need it to keep purchasing, keep coming back. And that's where I come into play. I work on strategic marketing. And that sounds confusing, but let's look at it like a recipe. And in your swag bags, you actually have a little recipe card, and it shows you all of the ingredients that you need in your marketing recipe. Everyone's gonna have the basic same ingredients, but it's not gonna be the same because one size does not fit all for marketing. Some of you, like Heather, might be gluten-free. Some of you might have a peanut allergy. Some of you might like lemon, chocolate. So what we do is create your recipe around your needs, your customers' needs, and what it makes for you. So to build your marketing recipe, there's several ways to do it. You can DIY it. You can go buy a cake from the store, make it yourself. You might want just a snack cake. Hey, I'm gonna go buy and just do digital social media. I'm gonna hire someone to do my strategy. So you're gonna go get a store-bought cake, or I really want a custom homemade cake from the bakery, 3 tiers, all the pink frosting and everything. None of these options are bad. It's just what's good, best, better options that fits you. Because really, marketing is all about you and what works for you. And that's what I am here to help you with. I want to help you build your own recipe. So I have a complimentary workshop coming up in December just for you ladies at Empower and Elevate. And what we'll do is we'll talk about all of the ingredients that are in your recipe, and then we'll also have an open Q&A. So if you have a question on marketing that you're like, I just need help with that, we're here for that, and that's what I will be doing for you. And if I haven't met you, stop back by my table. I'd love to meet you and set up some time to chat and get to know you and how I can help and promote you. And there's a card in your swag bag too, so if you haven't snapped it on your phone yet, you can find it in your bag with a bunch of amazing things for other contributors. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Have an amazing day.
Let's give it